What's up guys, my name is Shreyas and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to expose the man himself, Shreyas Kamath, that is me. And of course it's not going to be like your typical expose videos that you see on YouTube. This is just going to be me talking about the mistakes that I made in the past and the misinformation that I gave you guys, even though it is not as bad as some of the information that is being shared by some people today. But still, it was not right. And you know what, I was going through my old videos on how much I have progressed in terms of the way I speak, my confidence and all that. So I thought, you know what, there were some fishy things that I said. So that is what I'm going to do. I'm going to pick a few things that I found out. Maybe you guys have seen more. And one thing I want to tell you guys should feel lucky, especially if you like appreciate the information, that if I did not share the misinformation and if I was not corrected in the comment section by few people, I had followers who were fitness professionals back then, so they were smarter than me back in the day and they commented on my videos. And during that time comment sections were not that huge, right? So people used to comment and tell me, you know what, this is wrong, you are not right. And that is what made me realize that, you know what, I need to improve myself, educate myself and share the right information. Because if I share the wrong information and I keep doing it even till today, then I would be one of those guys. There won't be any difference between me and the other guys who spread wrong information. But that being said, there is no excuse for people to spread wrong information in today's date, because there's so much of information out there. Back in the day I used to get my information from these bodybuilders online and all that, and you know what, I was like, let me make a video out of it, right? It's not like that now there's so much of information out there. So let me show you the first clip and then I'll tell you what mistake I made there.
India, this is your friend Shreyas. So friends, today we are going to show you all the shoulder and arm workout that we did in our apartment gym, because yesterday was Sunday and the gym was closed. So the first exercise was for our rotator cuffs, just to warm up. So one quick thing guys, this exercise is called external rotations, so you can see how I'm doing it, but I want to share one thing.
So guys, as you can see, I am doing a shoulder workout and I'm doing the external rotations for your rotator cuff. And yes, this movement is very good to be performed before or after your workout. I would say after your workout, because if you do it with resistance before your workout, then what might happen is your shoulder workout might not be the best, or you might not be able to perform to your fullest. So what mistake I'm doing here is, this exercise is not supposed to be done with dumbbells. Okay, I'll tell you why. Now you're performing this movement in this direction, right? You're externally rotating, which means the resistance has to go in this direction, right? Laterally, right? But here I'm using dumbbells and dumbbells are free weight. Okay, so I hope you're getting the point here. It is same as doing bicep curls like this with dumbbells, but we can do bicep curls with cables like this, right? So the whole point here is, this exercise is not supposed to be done with dumbbells. Yes, you will still feel it, similar to how if you just do like this 20 times, you'll still feel your biceps, right? So what I'm trying to say is, there won't be proper tension on the rotator cuff. So if you want properly, if you want to warm up your rotator cuff, or that's how we call it, right, then you need to use cables. Okay, as simple as that. You can't do dumbbells. Okay, and there's one more exercise that I want to add here as well.
Hammer curls. Look at the longer head of his triceps guys. His triceps are huge. That's the reason why his arms look big. Actually his biceps are not that big, but his triceps are huge. And the next way to perform this exercise is the way I'm performing. The way you perform dumbbell rows. Take that position and kick the dumbbells back, or push the dumbbells back with your elbows, and feel all kinds of burning action in your.
And you can see this is the first workout of video that I uploaded, and I was working out with my trainer at that time, and this is one of the most overused exercises, and I've spoken about this in the past as well. Tricep kickbacks with dumbbells, there is no way that it will help you improve your triceps. But if you do it with cables, it will help you build your triceps. Now when you do it with dumbbells, there is only this much of range of motion where your triceps are actually being put under tension. Okay, again you'll say that I get a good pump. The reason why you get a good pump is, first of all, most people do this at the end of their workout as a finisher exercise, but at the same time you can again get a good pump just doing it with some your TV remote, and just do tricep kickbacks with dumbbells and you'll still feel it. right? So it is, always remember guys, just because you feel, right, a feeling is a good thing. Of course everyone loves to feel good things, right? But just because you're feeling it in that muscle doesn't mean that your muscle is under total tension, or the tension throughout the range of motion. So that is the catch here. Throughout the range of motion, for your muscles to grow, you need to have tension in that muscle throughout the range of motion, not just at the peak tension point or at the end of the range of motion. No. Okay, so this was the one of the first mistake that I was corrected on from YouTube comments. And of course it hit me right here. I wanted to argue with those guys, but I was wrong, right? The comment was this long, and they used all the scientific words, and that time I was like, I can't understand anything, man. And I just went on and I asked a few people, and yes, that they said that, you know what, you can't do that. And from that day I'm just focusing on cables. It is similar to holding dumbbells like this and doing bench press, standing, with dumbbells. You will feel it little bit, you will feel it. I'm not saying you won't feel it, but there is no tension on the muscle throughout the range of motion. So that was the first mistake regarding the workout. And I don't think I've made a lot of workout related mistakes. Maybe my form was not right in some videos, but that was the main thing. And a lot of people till date do it with dumbbells, the external rotations, and people still do dumbbell kickbacks like that. So I hope if you are doing that, it is corrected. Now let us move on to the next one.
High intensity cardio that will help you in burn more fat. So, and for a person who has a body fat percentage below 12 or below 15%, the amount of cardio that he should do will differ, because there is not much fat on his body as compared to a person with higher body fat percentage. So when I was around 15% body fat, I used to perform cardio around 3 to 4 days a week, that is 20 to 25 minutes of steady walk and 1 day of high intensity training. So that will help you burn fat and also maintain your muscle.
Okay guys, so this clip is from one of my fat loss videos. And yes, in theory, when you lose more and more fat and you are at 12% or 10%, your body tends to hold on to more fat, because at the end of the day, as an athlete or as a high level athlete, you are not born to be that. Humans did not evolve to be that, right? So as you get to 10% body fat, your body tries to hold on to as much fat as possible, so it can sacrifice muscle. But the wrong advice that I gave here was, I was saying you need to not do too much of cardio. If your body fat is higher, you should be doing more cardio. If your body fat is lower, you should be doing maximum 4 times of cardio. But what point I did not mention there is, you should not be reducing your calories. Okay, I did not talk a lot about calories back in the day. I never did. All I was saying is cut down carbs, this and that. Okay, so that is the most important point. As you're reducing your body fat percentage, you need to try to not reduce your food. Okay, if you're eating 1800 calories at 10% or 12% body fat, and you are burning 300 calories 6 times a week with cardio, you need to up that. You need to do 400 to 450 calories worth of cardio every day. And this is the prime example where I was doing something with my own body and I was giving a different advice on YouTube, right? So what I was doing the right thing. I was eating a lot of food, but I was doing hell lot of cardio. 1 hour of cardio in the morning, half an hour in the evening, something like that. Okay, so as your body fat reduces, you will have to do more and more cardio. I know people who do 600 calories worth of cardio when they are preparing for their shows, right? So that is the most important thing. Do not cut down your calories. Keep your protein intake the same, because the higher your protein when you are at a low body fat, the higher your chances of maintaining the muscle. So that was a kind of a small wrong advice that I gave. Again, when you are looking at it, from in the larger picture, all this advice is not so bad compared to what people are giving out today. But still, the whole reason of this channel is to do things the right way and to do things that you can sustain for a longer period of time. We don't talk about shortcuts. We don't talk about short-term weight loss. We don't talk about short-term weight gain. All we are focusing is to have a good body for a long period of time, right? So that was the second thing. And now let us move on to the biggest blunder that I made. And when I look at that, I just think, why? Just why?
So in the diet part, you should avoid all kinds of sugar from your diet, guys. You should not be using any kinds of sugar. Completely avoid sweets, completely avoid fruits. I know that many people won't agree with me on fruits, but you should avoid fruits as well, guys. Not for long, because fruits contain lots of minerals and vitamins which will keep your body healthy. But if you are avoiding fruits, what you can do is you can take a multivitamin pill.
so that you will get all your vitamins and minerals. Okay, so this is the biggest blunder that I made, and I'm completely ashamed of that, because now the way I spread information and give out information regarding that is completely different. And basically what I'm trying to say there is, you know what, you need to avoid all sugars, because that time people used to say sugar is bad, and a certain person that I was following, like religiously, he said, you know, sugars are bad, you should not be eating fruits while losing weight. If you want to know who that person is, he also has a famous 12-week muscle building program. And I just believed that blindly, and I cut down all sugars in my diet. Yes, I got results, as you can see in that video. I was very lean, but at the same time, it was not healthy. And I'm also saying that use multivitamins, and there is a lot of research being done on multivitamins, and they are not as good as you think, guys. Okay, especially a multivitamin, if you're taking them individually, it's a different story, but if you're taking it in a pill form, most of them are underdosed, and their potency is not good. So coming back to fruits and not eating oil, and let me remind you one thing, guys. If you're getting 50 grams of fat in a day, and you're not getting at least 20 grams of fat from, like, healthy fats like coconut oil, olive oil, you are doing it wrong. Okay, so oil, coconut oil, olive oil, they are really good. Just don't use like your cooking oil or whatever. Okay, don't use that. Use coconut oil and all that. There's nothing wrong in that. So basically, the biggest point that I missed there was talking about calories. I did not utter a single word regarding calories. All I was saying is don't eat fruits. Yes, even though I said that you shouldn't be eating that for doing that for too long, but still there is no reason for you to avoid carbs. There is no reason for you to avoid fruits. Okay, the same goes with fats as well. You do not have to avoid fats as well. Fats are very essential for your daily functioning, and that is the only thing I agree with keto diet, that they take a lot of fats, and fats are really good, guys. Not too much, especially if you are overweight, you don't need too much of fats. But if you are a decent looking guy with the 20% body fat, you need to get your healthy fats. It will even improve your performance as well. So yes, guys, so calories in versus calories out is the most important thing, and next video will be regarding that. I will be talking about that. So these are some of the mistakes that I made. If there are other mistakes that I made in my videos where I gave out the wrong information, do let me know in the comments box down below. And maybe I have made, guys, because sometimes when I make vlogs or make full day of eating, I share things that I do. Okay, doesn't mean it necessarily works for most people. And there are many things, like I used to take supplements like L-glutamine and all that, which are completely useless. I was just following that person, and whatever he said, he was like my bodybuilding guru, and I used to take all the supplements that he used to say. And at the end of the day, I was very naive. I was 19 years old, and now I found out it is all a big business deal. Like he is he's tied up with some companies, and he's supposed to promote them in that program, and that is how he makes all the money. So do not spend a lot of money on supplements. All I wanted to share in this video is, I just wanted to put some weight off my chest, so that you guys know that, what, you can learn from the mistakes that I made, right? Because there are still people today who believe in all those stuff, like not eating fruits, doing not doing cardio, and cardio is bad, and how to lose belly fat, stubborn fat, and all that, right? So that is the whole point of this video. I know there is no reason for me to upload this, but you know what, learning from your own mistakes is the biggest thing you can do, and that is what I always strive to do. Okay, and if you still had doubts regarding this, because that one thing, I'm sure a lot of people still do that with dumbbells, that external rotations, people still do that with dumbbells. I've seen so many people in the gym doing that. So you know what, just use cables. Okay, so that is it for this video, guys. The next video will be really important. It's regarding calorie in versus calorie out debate, and I'll cover everything on that topic. Okay, so stay tuned, guys. Thanks a lot for watching. Like this video if you liked it, and again, guys, subscribe, because 52% of the people who watch my videos do not subscribe. They just go away, and they never come back. So please subscribe, and let us hit 100k soon. Thanks a lot, guys. Train hard, stay fit. Goodbye, peace.